When will it ever end? Why in the world is this happening to me? Am I going to make it through? This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I'm 100% sure that you've asked yourself these questions. Maybe you've asked them very recently. Maybe you're currently asking them in your life right now. Maybe you are going through or have been through something that just doesn't make sense. It's just hard. It's just confusing. And will you make it? Why is this happening? Questions that arise over and over and over through circumstantial things that happen in our life because we live in an imperfect world. Have you asked yourself those things? Well, I want to challenge you today to do a couple of things with this circumstance. And I want to say these things with all due respect and person to person, friend to friend, because I'm in this with you together. You might be going through something right now that's just impossible to understand. Maybe you've lost a loved one. You're struggling with your spouse. You can't connect to your children. You don't fit in at church. You don't understand the crazy client. You don't like your job situation. You just don't fit in your civic groups anymore. You feel sick. You have a pet that's not doing well. The list goes on and on and on. And you might ask yourself, why in the world would this be allowed to happen to me? Well, let me ask you a couple of questions. When you're in a circumstance like that, what's the best thing that could happen to you? The best thing, a listening ear. Someone that just sits down and understands you and connects with you and understands that all you need is a listening ear. The other thing that really helps in a circumstance like that is if someone has been through it before. Like if you find out you have some diagnosis, or yesterday for me, someone that I know has a pet that's very ill. I've had pets that are very ill, so I was able to understand her and help her and answer her questions and give her advice that she asked for because I'd been there before. Isn't it comforting when you're sitting with someone that's been where you are? Well, that leads me to my next thought and what I wanted to share with you in this video. Your adversity is definitely your advantage. Why you're going through it, nobody knows. Circumstances in an imperfect world lead us to places that we just don't understand. But we all know that the event plus your response equals the outcome. So the adversity is your advantage. When you're in the middle of a situation like that, just know that when you get through it, the advantage is that you're going to be able to be that person, that shining light for someone else that's getting ready to go through what you just went through. You can use it to leverage connections. All of these things that we go through can be points of connection. For example, if you've been divorced, you have a lot of people that are considering divorce that you can connect to. If you've lost a child, you have a lot of people that you can connect to help them understand. If you were a high-level athlete and you lost at the last minute in a big championship game, you have a whole lot of people that you can relate to. If your first quarter of your business year just didn't go like it was, and now you have been through it and you've turned the other side, you have a whole bunch of people you can help with that information. So use the adversity as your advantage. Know that once you're through it, now you can make points of connection in your life with people that are going through the same thing. Now you have to be open to it. You have to be a good listener. You're not going to be running around with solutions. You're going to be a listening ear. And when asked, you can help others lessen the blow for other people. You can help soften the pain that they're going through. It's your advantage. And that connection that you make with that person, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whether it's whatever, will enhance your relationship. And before you know it, you have a web of relationships in your life, points of connection all throughout the things that you have experienced that are real and deep and meaningful. And this is what helps us live the life that we want to live. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate. Keep on keeping on. Keep pushing through the adversity, because at the end of the day, you will be able to help someone else with what you're going through.